Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And for those that are new, hi, my name is Lydia. Thank you for clicking onto this video. My experience of first time traveling to my dad's, well technically it's my village, on my dad's side of the family. Yeah, so my experience, it was amazing. Like, it was just really good. So in Vanua Balavu, there's no traffic like how we have in like the city, or not in normal suburbs in basically, say for example Sydney, and like in the suburbs in general. It's not like, it's kind of like country in a way, but the thing is, I mean, they do have vehicles, but it's only vehicle to like travel from one village to another. So from where I'm from, my dad's side, yeah, we have the view of the sea, obviously, and yeah, it was just like absolutely amazing. To be honest, I actually felt a little bit bored. I felt a bit bored, because I don't know, I just thought that, you know, my cousins would be busy doing whatever they do in the village life. But at the same time, I think I would say that more than half the time I was actually really relaxed, and I was very happy that I didn't even use my phone that much, because my village, my dad's side of the family, I think the house that we were staying, which is my grandparents' place, or technically it's our home too, we don't have reception, like not the internet, but just reception in general, like phone reception. And yeah, but it was really good, because I remembered I checked my phone. It had this, because my phone gives me notification of like how often I use my phone, like literally on a daily basis, but it gives me like a weekly report, like once a week. And then I got the notification that it's funny, that I used about, I think 20 something plus that I've used my phone. Yeah, I know, 20 plus. So say for example approximately 20 hours that I used my phone less than the normal times that I usually use my phone. So that's a big thing, especially for me. Like, for my job is one of the jobs where I'm constantly on my phone, and yeah, so it was like a major impact, like a positive impact, of course. So yeah, my experience was really good. So the positives part, well, actually they're all positive anyway. So I didn't really use my phone that much. The only time that I used my phone was like when we had internet, like we had to travel, I think to Wattamolla village. That's where we have internet from a specific location, I'm guessing. And where else did we go? Yeah, that was where we bought our groceries. Yeah. And also, just for a fact, in Vanua Balavu island, it's like basically like an example of country. You don't really have internet. Actually, you don't really have phone reception in general. However, yeah, we only have internet connection in that place, in that area, as well as if we travel to another island by boat. And also, yeah, it was actually really good, because I actually get to meet my cousins. Actually, there was a lot of male cousins, more than female cousins. But it was really good, because the first night I arrived, I think I put into my video, the day that we arrived, we had like a cover session, and yeah, I already put that in the video. So I'll just like, yeah, so that's the video where I had cover with them until I think maybe 11 p.m. maybe. Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, I like, for me it takes time for me to like warm up to people. It's weird, but that's just how I am at the moment. Is that I have to warm up to people so then I can be comfortable. Yes, it happens also with family, including with friends. We arrived there and it was like really early morning, and I was so tired, and I think it was really obvious that I was really tired. Even my grandmother was like repeating herself like a few times, like probably twice or 3 times, saying that, you know, I can go and have a rest. I mean, I was like feeling really tired, but then see, I'm that person where sometimes I'm that stubborn where I just choose to stay awake even though I'm like falling off to sleep, because, you know, I don't want to miss that cherished moment with people that I, you know, mean a lot to me, meaning family or even friends. And yeah, so, and there were times, yeah, it was actually really good because like me and my cousins were like joking around with me, my male cousins I mean, and yeah, it was really nice. We had cover session and I swam in the beach as well, like the sea. Oh my gosh. And when I first swam at the sea, it was really warm. Oh my gosh, like I can't get over how warm that the sea was, because I remember, where did I go? Oh right, so when I went with Puya, we went to, what's the place called, Wattamolla beach after. So this is when I came back from Fiji. So when we went there, I told him I'm not gonna swim because it's cold here, and it just reminds me of when I go to Fiji, I'll make the most of it when I go and swim back home in Fiji. So that was like one of the bonus of the trip, is the sea was so warm, like I just can't get over it. Oh my gosh. And the jokes that my cousins were like making me laugh and teasing each other was hilarious. And yeah, it was really nice. And also the other bonus part was, oh, the sunset. It was so good. I think I did record in one of the videos like the sunset. Me and my cousin were sitting by the beach, like we were sitting on the rocks. Beautiful sunset. And I think I took a photo of it as well, the sunset. I didn't get to wake up early for the sunrise because I just wanted to sleep in. Yeah, but it was really good experience. However, I was like half sad, half happy. Half sad because I didn't get to see sorry, it's my alarm clock. And yeah, I didn't get to see my grandfather because he passed away 2 years ago. So I mean, I'm so used to, whenever I go to Fiji or my grandparents come here, like my dad's side, I'm so used to seeing them two together. But this time, yeah, I didn't get to see my grandfather, but I only saw his grave. So and yeah, so I kept looking at like the memory thing, or where they hanged it on the wall, where it says his name and his picture. And I was like, oh, this is so sad, like me thinking this is so sad. So I saw, yeah, my grandfather's like his grave thingy the day that we arrived, and then my dad and I, we went to see him again the day before we left. Yeah, day before we left. That's my experience. Yeah, for yeah, going to the village and experiencing the life there. So I did mention in one of my videos, probably, or maybe I didn't, is that I thought we supposed to wear sulu or sarong, whatever you call it in English term. We're supposed to wear that whenever we go to other families' places, like their house, or when we walk around, like basically the village. But when you're at home, like the place that you're sleeping in, you don't need to wear it. And I thought that I was supposed to. What else is there? And yeah, we had a few Fiji traditional things when we arrived, and there was also another tradition where, say for example with my brothers, when they bring their partner, they do this traditional thing in the village. Yeah, it's quite interesting. But I think they said if when I bring my husband, like in the future, like we don't need to do some traditional thing, but we may need to do some traditional thing even when we go there for a week or even more. Yeah, so that was my experience overall. Besides feeling a bit bored there, I actually really enjoyed it. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and just relaxing. Don't need to pay for accommodation, well, because like, you know, that's my village. I don't need to pay for accommodation. There's free food there, and also the other bonus is that I get to hear my native language literally 24/7, and it's so good. It's just so good. It's funny when the times where they're trying to joke with me, like my family, and then I just say, hey, I understand. Because with me, I understand when my family speaks a language, or whoever speaks a language around me in public or wherever, but I can speak a little of my language back, but I can understand it. But I'm still working on speaking it. I mean, even when I came back from Fiji, I spoke a little bit with my partner actually, and he was like, what did you say? But obviously I didn't say like any swear words to him. I just said something because it's like, you know, I wanted to say it because it's my native language. So I think that's all the experience I want to, yeah, share with you guys. We also, man, I really should have video recorded more, but I don't know, I think like a part of me, like half of, maybe like there are times where I wish I recorded it, but then I also wanted to enjoy the moment. So yeah, it was really beautiful going back there and seeing my grandmother after 5 years actually, because I haven't been there, or I haven't seen my grandmother for about probably 2-3 years before COVID hit. But my village, my dad's side, I haven't been there. That was my first time. So it was a really good experience though. Yeah, it was really good. And like the thing about in the islands, more from my experience, is that you get to see like the coral, like the water is literally clear, like you can see through, and like you can see the corals. And there was a time when we had picnic day, and I didn't actually record this in my vlog. There was a time where the boys were gonna go and get like the fresh fish from the sea, because they went to get some fish from like literally on the sea, and I just am like, okay, I want to come. So I went, and then one of my cousins were like, come go in the water. I'm like, okay. So I went, and then he basically just wanted to show me like all the coral under the sea, and I was like, wow, like literally my first reaction was like, wow. And then I went back on the water. And then yeah, we had to go. I really wish we could do, I think, yeah, next time when I go, whether with my dad or any of my family members or my friends, I want to like get my camera like a waterproof, something to cover it as waterproof in my phone, because next time I really want to capture more moments and like to make it more alive, you know. So yeah, that's all I want to share for my experience of spending a week in Vanua Balavu. Yeah. Also, I do apologize if you have watched my vlogs for Fiji. That's some of the videos I muted because of copyright, but at the same time I know I should have put on some background music, but yeah, I just want to share my experience. So besides all that, it was a beautiful 2 weeks holiday for myself, especially for me, because I needed the break. And yeah, that's all that I have for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something about my culture, where I'm from. Yeah, I think that's about it. So yeah, okay, bye guys.